Thank you to Emily Letran for setting this up, and we're glad to come down here in Orange County, California. Did you press the record button, Dave? We're already recording. There we go. We're good to go. All right, hey guys, EZWAYTV. Eric Zuley here. Just got back from the Oscars gifting suite. Then I did my radio show, 1:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Really, really fun. And now, of course, interview number 3. We're with Sharon Lechter. I'm proud to finally meet you. We've been talking on LinkedIn for a while, and
oh, give me a hug.
oh, yay.
I don't shake hands, I hug.
I'm a hugger too. I love it. You show that love, definitely. So, Sharon, love to just start with your story, how it all began.
Well, it's a long story, but I'll make it short because I've been around a long time. But I started my career as a CPA. My goal was to get a lifelong career and retire. And at the ripe old age of 25, when we know everything, right? At 25. I realized if I'm going to work this hard, I should be working for myself, not someone else. And so I left public accounting, and at that point I've been an entrepreneur ever since, and started the woman's magazine, and then talking books for kids. You probably had them, your parents probably bought them for you, kid books that had
my great uncle was actually the president of World Book Encyclopedia.
All right, well, these books are the ones that had little sound strips down the side, and I helped start that industry with the inventor in 1987. And so we grew that company from 1 million to 9 to 23, and then the year we were headed for 52 million, we sold it halfway through. And that's when we relocated to Arizona. And my oldest son graduated from high school, went off to college, and got into credit card debt. That was December of 1992, and that's when I dedicated the rest of my career to financial literacy. And fast forward a few years, in 96, I met Robert Kiyosaki. We got together. I helped him perfect the game cash flow. And as part of that, we wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad together and became partners. Started a 10-year partnership. We did 15 books together. And we were blessed with tremendous success, not because of us, but because of you and you. People who have read the book, loved it, found value, and shared it with other people. So in 2007, after being together for 10 years, our missions were kind of differently in different directions. He wanted to go into franchise, and I didn't believe it was the right model, so I left Rich Dad. And sometimes you make a decision without really knowing what the future holds, right? All of us, we've had tough business decisions. So I made that decision to be, to leave a situation that was no longer aligned with me personally, really not knowing what the future gave. And it was a few months later, I got a phone call from the president asking me to be on the first President's Advisory Council for Financial Literacy. Wow. I would never have gotten that call had I still been at Rich Dad. So sometimes you have to close one door.
I agree, yes.
For other doors of opportunity to open. And just a few months after that, I got the call from Don Green of the Napoleon Hill Foundation, and asking me to step in and help reinvigorate the teachings of Napoleon Hill. Now, I read Think and Grow Rich when I was 19. That was a long time ago. And what an incredible honor to be asked to step in and help reinvigorate the teachings of Napoleon Hill back in 2008. And so what a gift, and I'm still working with the Napoleon Hill Foundation. I've had 3 books, and I've got 3 more in process. And it's such an incredible honor to have built the largest personal finance brand, and now to be asked to step into the largest personal development brand. Humbled, honored, and so important in today's world for people to learn the importance of taking care of yourself, creating your own future, and taking responsibility for your own financial future as well. Understanding the importance of building, buying, or creating assets, my favorite word on earth. So that brings me to today. I've been it's been such an honor. My company is Pay Your Family First. We work with entrepreneurs, we work with young people. I have a master mentor program that is incredible, where I work with high-level entrepreneurs all over the globe, helping take their business to the next level.
That is amazing, and that's what we're all into, educating and helping influencers to influence their followings to make a difference. And we think we have a lot in common. We've been talking to LinkedIn a little bit, and so you mentioned that you have a women's magazine. It really interests me because I have a magazine that I'm trying to make the Forbes of the social media world. And so, do you have any tips on making money with a magazine, working in a magazine, being careful on the legal side? I mean, hey.
Sure. Well, I can a lot, but I started my magazine back in 1979, and
Stop aging yourself. You don't look a day over 21.
It's been a long time ago. And when it was before the internet, all right? So before the internet. And we were very blessed. It was called Wisconsin Woman Magazine, and we got it kicked off, and we had a largest number of subscriptions for a magazine before it was actually issued. Of course, at that time, magazine was all about advertising, which it still is today, but then it was all about paper, printing the magazine and getting it distributed. And so today you have the opportunity.
Completely different, complete opposite.
Now you have the opportunity never to even print it, but to have it completely online and the future generations. So it's a great model. It's a great opportunity to get your message out in a beautiful presentation and have the advertising where it can support your messaging as well. So be happy to support you on that any way I can.
Well, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. So my question is, you're kind of in the baby boomer era, and
yes, firmly implanted.
I'm trying to be soft with it. How has someone with your skills and your experience dealt with the transitional shift of technology and social media and how everything has changed?
Well, I believe that you can teach old dogs new tricks, but it's a lot easier when you bring the right generation to the forefront to help you. In order for us to stay current and to stay really appropriate for our message, we have to stay on the forefront. In fact, I'm having an event in April in Scottsdale where I'm bringing the team that I use to advise me. I met with them a couple of weeks ago.
Scottsdale, Arizona?
Yes.
One of our, Voice America is our network that we're partners with, and we got to make sure we get them involved. And I know that you've been involved with Jeff and Voice America a lot.
Absolutely. And so when I was having this meeting for my own plan, my own strategic plan for 2017, we were talking about the changes Google's made and that is continuing, the changes in digital marketing that's happening in 2017. I said, people need to know this information. So from that blossomed an event, April 14th. It is Good Friday, but it's going to become a great Friday in Scottsdale where we're bringing these experts together in a small room of entrepreneurs. People coming to the event are going to end up getting an evaluation of their own website. You know, my events are not like anybody else's. It's totally,
we got so much in common. I love it.
You're gonna leave with tremendous value, and lots of the people on stage are not going to be pitching from stage. It's truly value and things that you must do to keep your business moving and be on the front of the curve. Don't we all want to be on the front of the curve instead of being overtaken by the wave, right? And so that's the whole creation of this event. I'm very excited about it. You can write me at info@SharonLechter.com.
I'm not speaking at this event? What?
You should be there. You should be there. But as all we're talking about is really making sure everyone has the opportunity to create the success that you deserve. And if you don't know what's happening, you can't have the success you deserve. So you need to be on the stage. So when you ask me about baby boomers staying on the forefront, I can't learn it all.
But you can get the team, you can get the right people up.
My team knows I'm like a one-button wonder. If I can't do it with one button, I'm in trouble. So my podcasting, I make sure my team is there when I'm doing my podcast, because if I screw it up, that's not a good thing. So relying on the right people around you, that's the only way you can scale your business. You can't know everything. And if you rely on yourself to know everything, then you're not going to win. And you're not going to make the greatest impact. The greatest impact in the world is having the right association, the right team behind you, so that you can really play to your strengths and have the greatest opportunity for impacting the greatest number of people.
I always say that your success is a result of the team that you choose to surround yourself with, and you always want to surround yourself with people that you want to be moving forward. And okay, so let's talk about you're a mentor. You've mentored a lot of people, and we're here today because of Emily Letran, and she's awesome. She's doing some great things. What is your opinion as a mentor in her growth from the day that you start? How did you meet her? And now we're here in 2017. Speak a little bit about her.
Well, we were actually just sharing this today at an event, and Emily's incredible event that she's.
I forgot to tell her I'm a mind reader. See, every time I already know.
Action to Wins is the name of the event, So please look her up. Emily had read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and she went to CEO Space. Bernie Dorman said, "You've got to meet Sharon Lechter."
Shout outs to Bernie, that's my boy. I'll tell you what he said about me.
Life is hard, that's why I wrote it EZWay. Life is hard, that's why I wrote it EZWay. Life is hard, that's why I wrote it EZWay. Life is hard, that's why I wrote it EZWay. Yeah, everybody stand up for easy, working hard in Hollywood. Got many celebrities ready on deck. Cali love, that's what's good. We doing work the easy way. What can I say? Carolina, yeah, to California, yeah. Making moves, red carpets and major interviews. About to pop, ready and now we never lose. Never stop and never play, we go getters. Never play, just rolling the easy way. Life is hard, that's why I wrote it EZWay. Life is hard.